Hello everyone, welcome, OneZeeYT here. Today we're going to be having a look at Great League gameplay by me, who else? So let's go and have a look at what we running today. So we are running Charjabug, and on Charjabug I'm running the moveset Volt Switch, X Scissor and Discharge, and also I'm running Talonflame. The reason for that, I want to cover that Charjabug. So who else I can cover it with? Poliwrath and Talonflame. So I decided to run Talonflame because it's quite overpowered right now, as well as I know for sure there's going to be loads of lanterns and all that Pokemon who can defeat Talonflame. That is why I'm bringing Charjabug in here, because if you see, my backline is quite weak to Lantern. But anyway, let's go and have a look at the gameplay. Before that, on Talonflame I'm running Incinerate, Flame Charge and Fly, not Brave Bird this time. Fly is quite good, recently updated in this timeless travel season. So yeah, let's go and have a look at that one. I have a good Poliwrath, great league, rank 6. Why not use it? And it's Shadow, and it uses the legacy move counter. You need to evolve this one during a community day, or you can use the elite fast TM to get that counter on this Poliwrath. And without the counter, Shadow Poliwrath is not that great in Great League, but yeah, counter is quite good. And also new moveset for Poliwrath, Ice Wind, which is a debuff move, is quite nice. And also Scald as well. Scald also quite nice against a lot of Pokemon in Great League. So it also got a chance to decrease your opponent's attack. So that is very nice. I would like to run this gameplay quite faster, but we'll see how fast this is gonna go. All right, we're getting into the first gameplay. This is against a Skarmory. Skarmory is weak to Charjabug. Reason for that, because Skarmory is like flying, and Steel type is double weak to Charjabug because of the electric moves. So they swapped into Dragonair Shadow version that also knows water move and body slam. So I need to be very careful in here. So I'm gonna be investing all my shield here, I believe. Then I'm gonna go for flame charge, which it will boost my attack. So every time I use the flame charge, it boosts my attack by 1. So I get more instant damage by doing that. And they bring a lovely Whiscash. Yes, Whiscash is quite OP here. Anyway guys, Whiscash is gonna throw Mud Bomb. As you can see, Mud Bomb does quite a bit of damage against a Poliwrath. I don't have any shield to defend this, so all I have to do just rely on Charjabug at the end to close it. But they did swap into a Pokemon here. Then I have to choose. Well, Skarmory comes back, so I done a little bit of debuff move. Then I had to get to a discharge here, quick as possible. As soon as I use the discharge, Skarmory goes bye bye. All I have to reach into a X Scissor, then it's GG, because in that range Whiscash cannot reach, survive. GG is well played. Alright, getting into the next game here. This time I get a good lead again. This time Politoed. Politoed is full on water type, so it's weak against my Charjabug. So therefore they swap into their Greedent. Greedent's quite tanky. It's a normal type, and it knows Mud Shot as a fast move, Body Slam and Crunch, I believe. So I'm gonna use my Poliwrath. Swapped into my Poliwrath because my counter does a lot of damage against the normal type. So I moved into Poliwrath and counter it down. Then comes the lovely Politoed. So when Politoed comes in, it's GG's for them. It is what it is, but I did use the Ice Wind on it and debuff it. Now they're gonna come in with their Drapion. Drapion is it's like poison and dark type. It is kind of like, dark type's weak to bug type. So that is why I use my X Scissor to like make sure it goes down. Loses its health. But then again, as you can see here, Drapion is quite spammy when it comes to attacking and stuff like that. So yeah, so I thought it's gonna get to another one because it's using poison sting. So it is a bit of a difficult one. So I use a sky fly here. They do shield. Then I get to another fly. So I throw this fly here and it's gonna be GG's. No, they use the second shield. So I swapped into, I'm not gonna let them farm me down. So quickly swap into my Charjabug and finish off the game with a X-Scissor. Alright, going into our next game. This game here, I get a good lead again, but we'll see how this one is gonna work out. So they swap into the Skelidurge. This is Doonberg's best Pokemon. Everyone knows that he won his regionals with this Pokemon, Mr. Alex. But anyway, I'll go into Flame Charge. Went into Fly, then went into Flame Charge there. So I got a shield off him. Then I got another shield because they know already this is going to be like a big fast move. Anyway, I got 2 shields of this round, so therefore I bring my Poliwrath. I can shield and farm down. I can't farm down, sorry. There's no way I can farm down a ghost type and a fire type with things. So my move here I was thinking, okay, I see a Azumarill comes in, so my idea is to debuff this Azumarill by 2 stages by using Icy Wind, then move into my Charjabug and farm it all the way down. The reason why I done that because they can't swap out of it because they are stuck in the thing. And also one of my charge move fast move went through, so it wasn't aligned. So anyway, so I still got shield available, so I don't need to worry about anything. I can shield and farm it down and come back with my Poliwrath. But there's another Volt switch goes through. It's also a legacy move. And yeah, the Azu comes back again. No, sorry, it's not the Azu. Skelligurge comes back from the back, and yeah, GG's well played. Alright, going into the next game. This game is against a Greedent. So Greedent is quite OP because of the mud shot. It can generate a lot of energy, and when it generates a lot of energy, it's gonna be GG's for me. So anyway, so I'm not deciding to shield or anything, but I can shield once in this matchup. But they do use a shield, but they go back-to-back body slam ready. So they can't use a they're using a trail brace, so they can use a trail brace. They can have a trail brace, crunch, and body slam on thing. So yeah, so I shielded one of the body slam because it was like boosted body slam. As you can see, that damage is OP. I'm not sure what they have at the back. I think this game I made a mistake, but I still want to show you guys how things is going to work out here. So that move didn't go through. I should have swapped into Talonflame or Poliwrath here. So here Poliwrath is good against this one. The reason for that, I'm shielding a wrong thing because I was thinking it's going to be an Outrage, because Outrage can take me out. So but anyway, on the move Icy Wind, they swapped into one of their Talonflame here. So what I should have done, yeah, I did went up to 1 off to Icy Wind, but here they throw a Brave Bird. I shouldn't have thrown here. I should have farmed it down, but I was panicking because they farmed a lot of things. So now they can come and farm me down because they got shield. If I did farm down, I could have thrown a move with my Talonflame and went for the finish move with the Ice Wind because I had one counter for that. Alright, going into the next game. This game is against a Gligar. Charjabug against a Gligar, as well as a weak connection. So when you get a weak connection like this, it's going to be GG's. As you can see, you can see the Pokeball spinning on the top left. But I did get a Volt Switch in this matchup. You will be getting hit by dig because Aero Ace is not that good. I can just go X Scissor all the way here. X Scissor is the way, but I did swap on a dig, I believe, to my Talonflame, but it still does a lot of damage. Not really. That was the Aero Ace. My bad. That was another game. So now they come in with their Pelipper. I know they will win CMP here, but I'd still clicked on the thing. I should have just keep throwing the move. Then I would have had one extra Incinerate. Then I would have overcame the second time. But anyway, it is what it is. So I let my Talonflame go down. So I bring my Charjabug, get to a discharge, and they should let it go. They did let it go. Then I swap into my what is this thing called? Poliwrath. Here, what I should have done here, I should have farmed it all the way down. I icy winded it. That's alright, not too bad. What are they gonna throw? Crunch. Yeah, crunch. It's gonna do a little bit of damage, but still my defense went down, I believe. Yeah. And also here I'm throwing an icy wind. I'm gonna debuff a little bit, but still it's not gonna be good enough. The reason for that, my Charjabug Volt Switch is not gonna finish it off. It's gonna be a close game, as you can see here. They live with like a little bit of HP. GG's, well played to my opponent. Alright, getting into the next game. This time they lead with Medicham. So Charjabug versus Medicham. What do you think is going to be? Charjabug can throw a X-Scissor or a Discharge. No problem to Medicham because Medicham is quite bulky. Because it's an XL Pokemon, right? So they throw a Psychic. Psychic is being nerfed. Now they swapped on my move. I shouldn't have thrown, but they did get a good move on Stunfisk here. But anyway, I'm gonna be throwing my Icy Wind onto the Stunfisk because they going up to a Earthquake, because Shadow Poliwrath can't take a Earthquake to his thing without a debuff on the thing. So I'm going to farm it all the way down because they can only get to a Rock Slide, but they didn't want to. So now I went all the way to a Scald and throw a Scald here to finish off this Medicham. They bring in the what's this thing called? Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's weak against the Talonflame. They quit. GG's, well played. Alright, we're getting into the next game. This game we are going against a Lantern. Lantern's quite OP. Apparently I've seen this team several times today. But I managed to record once. But this team is ran by someone else. But it's quite a good team, to be fair, when you think about it. This team is running Lantern at the front, Charjabug, and a Talonflame. So Charjabug is the safe swap here. So they're going to finish off with beside the Lantern with a lot of energy, because what they're doing, they load up with a lot of energy with Lantern. They don't throw, they just go out with a Charjabug. They come in with the Lantern and finish off the game. But here I made a little bit of oopsie. The reason for that, when I shield one, and if I knew they have another one, I shouldn't have shielded the first one. But I knew they had another one, but I should have shielded. But I decided to see what if I don't shield and come in and do save a shield and do what this and that. But it didn't work out really good. I should have saved my shield, or saved both my shield, or I should have double shield there. So but anyway, it was my mistake. Now Talonflame comes in with the fly, and here comes the Lantern with a lot of energy, which swapped in, and yeah, Thunderbolt just finished me off. GG's, well played. Alright, now we are going into the next game. This time I get an okay lead, neutral. This Pokemon knows Avalanche and Shadow Ball with Powder Snow as a fast move, which is a Froslass. Froslass is quite OP, to be fair. Some leagues, some cups, Froslass runs the cup basically. But this time they throw a Shadow Ball. I did manage. I've been counting, so I did do a good count over there, but they don't want to shield this one. So you know what? I decided not to shield this one because Charjabug, you're gonna take a Shadow Ball, but I can come in with Talonflame and farm this down. So Talonflame with energy is quite OP. That's one thing you guys need to know. So what I'm doing here, so here there's no winning scenario for me. The reason for that, because yeah, both of my Pokemon's weak to this lantern. So if there's a lantern at the back, like I said, lantern in the back is a problem for your team. So you need to draw the lantern out and finish it off with Charjabug. So that way you can finish win against your opponent. Here they throwing all this stuff. Yeah, this is not a winning scenario for me basically, because they swapped out with their lantern. So now I'm throwing Icy Wind. I don't know why. Gonna have to do it either way. So I get a shield from them. What they're gonna do here, they're gonna, it's either Psychic or Ice Punch here. So they go straight to Psychic. GG's, well played. Alright, getting into the next game here. This time I get a okay lead because this is Fairy and Grass type. This Pokemon is a Whimsicott. I do have one myself, but I don't really like to use the Fairy Wind because Fairy Wind doesn't do much damage, but it gains, you can get to a move quickly. But now they throw a, I thought that would have been a some sort of like a bait or something, but they didn't bait for sure. They don't want to bait at all. Here Poliwrath can't take any move from Rapidash here because Rapidash knows 1-5 move and Drill Run, I believe. I don't know the other move. What I think it's flame charge. It's either flame charge or some flamethrower, something like that. But anyway, here comes the Jirachi. I haven't seen a Jirachi in a long time in Great League, but I get to see a Jirachi. There's no way Jirachi can beat me here with a Psychic or Doom's Desire. Okay, Doom's Desire is a steel type move. Against this Talonflame, there's no chance against it. So anyway, go to, I don't have to, but I just panicked and pressed the button. So now I get to another flame charge here. I should have thrown earlier what I meant to say, but anyway, get to the flame charge. GG's. I think this is going to be my last game, I believe, hopefully. But this time I'm leading against a rock and grass type here. So I'm gonna throw my X-Scissor. If they don't shield, it will still hit kind of neutral, but it says super effective because it's a grass type after all. But they do have Bullet Seed, so that's a good thing, because if it's a rock throw or anything else, it would have been like really, any rock moves, it would have been like really super effective against me, because they don't have the thing. I think they made a mistake by bringing in the Poliwrath against me because they do have 2 shields. But anyway, I'm gonna have to chip it down. Charjabug done the deed here. I got 1 shield as well from Charjabug. Finish off the whole Pokemon and 1 shield, and got this Poliwrath to like half of its health, around yellow range. So anyway, all I have to do is just shield once and farm it down and debuff anything comes in. With the Poliwrath, the reason for that, they can't swap because that's the last Pokemon. So I debuff it twice with Icy Wind, and it's GG's for them. GG's, well played. So anyway, I come in with my Talonflame. There's no winning scenario for them. I did sneak in a Incinerate. Incinerate's quite OP. Shadow Ball comes in. I can survive a Shadow Ball with a, oh, they got another move ready. So because Incinerate generates moves, charge moves so quickly as well. So I'll get to a fly, then yeah, it should be GG's, well played, I believe. I think they quit the game. That is why. GG's, well played. Alright guys, thanks for watching all these videos. I know it's a long game and this and that, but Volt Switch on a Charjabug is quite OP, and yeah, I'll recommend using this team. The reason for that, it given me a lot of opportunity to like play against a lot of counters in the lead, as well as I can like, you know, move around with like Poliwrath. Because it's a Shadow Poliwrath, it does a lot of damage with this counter, so you can shield once, Icy Wind, then farm it all the way down. So because once your Icy Wind, obviously it's gonna debuff their attacks anyway. So, and also you can use a Poliwrath to like, you know, Icy Wind if it's the last Pokemon and get them stuck as well and win the games using that tactics. Anyway, Talonflame is quite OP right now. You might still use it, and Poliwrath is another Pokemon. Charjabug is gonna have to use that one. So you can lead with Poliwrath, but there's always a lantern at the front nowadays, so just be careful. Charjabug is the safest way to do it. Charjabug can be used as a safe swap, but I prefer myself to use Charjabug at the front as a lead. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Zeus out, peace out. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.